The truth is still missing. Midnight Case Files.
Imagine finally buying your dream home. The perfect neighborhood, the perfect backyard, the perfect future for your family. Then, before you even move in, a letter shows up in your mailbox. It says, "I've been watching this house for decades, and now I'm watching you." At first, you'd probably think it's a sick joke, but what if more letters kept coming, each one knowing details no stranger should ever know? Tonight, we're opening one of America's most disturbing unsolved mysteries. This is The Watcher. In 2014, Derek and Maria Brodus thought they had found the perfect home. A beautiful 6-bedroom house in Westfield, New Jersey. They had just spent over $1 million on it. While they were renovating before moving in, Derek checked the mailbox. Inside was a handwritten letter. It welcomed the family, but something felt wrong. The writer claimed their own family had been watching the house since the 1920s. Then came a chilling question. Have they told you what's inside the walls? The letters became increasingly disturbing. The writer mentioned the Brodus children, even though they had barely been seen. The letters described where the kids played, which rooms they would eventually sleep in. It sounded like someone was watching the house almost every day. Police were called. The FBI examined the letters. Neighbors became suspects. Former owners were questioned. Private investigators searched for clues. But no one could identify the mysterious writer. The Brodus family became too terrified to move in. Instead, they spent years paying the mortgage on a house they were afraid to live in. Eventually, they sold it at a significant financial loss. And to this day, no one knows for certain who the Watcher really was. What makes this case unforgettable isn't just the letters, it's the psychological warfare. Whoever wrote them understood something powerful. Fear doesn't need violence. Sometimes, a single sentence can completely destroy a person's sense of safety. Whether the Watcher was one person, several people, or even someone much closer to the family than anyone expected, the real weapon was uncertainty. Once you believe someone is always watching, every sound outside becomes suspicious. Every neighbor becomes a possible suspect. And eventually, your own home stops feeling like home. That's why this case still fascinates millions of people today. Because it reminds us that sometimes the scariest mysteries don't involve ghosts or monsters. They involve ordinary people, hiding in plain sight. So what do you think? Who was the Watcher? A creepy neighbor? A jealous former owner? Or someone the family never even suspected? Leave your theory in the comments. And if you love true mysteries, unsolved cases, and stories that stay with you long after the video ends, subscribe to Midnight Case Files, because the next mystery is already waiting.